So let's start with something that sounds like it's straight out of 1984, but, well, the argument is that it's happening right now.
Right. The idea that the core mechanisms of suppression from that book are being actively used in the U.S.
Exactly. Not just by the state, but by what this book calls the censorship industrial complex. This network of government agencies, nonprofits, and tech platforms all sort of working together, especially since early 2025.
It's a pretty big claim.
It is. Okay, let's unpack it. Today we're looking at the censorship industrial complex and American Newspeak. We're going to focus on how controlling vocabulary is used to control thought.
And we've pulled out the most game-changing insights from this analysis.
Yeah, some really practical wisdom that could genuinely transform how you think and act.
So the first essential insight, it's just a fascinating and direct parallel to Newspeak. The book calls it the federal word scrub.
The federal word scrub. And there's a statistic here. Since January 2025, the current administration has reportedly flagged and scrubbed hundreds of terms from federal websites.
Hundreds. And we're not talking about obscure jargon.
No, not at all. We're talking about words like diversity, equity, transgender.
Vulnerable populations, even science-based.
Right. Across huge agencies like the CDC and HHS, these words are just disappearing from the official record.
And that's the move, you see. It's not just editing. It's a direct attempt to erase certain identities and ideas from public reality. By controlling the official language, you sort of control reality itself.
So here's the simple way to apply this. If you see a big, sudden change in the language an agency uses,
You have to ask the question.
you have to ask, what concept or which group is being written out of the dictionary right now?
Okay, so here's where it gets even more interesting. Insight number 2 is what the book calls the bifurcated battle for vocabulary.
Bifurcated, meaning it's not just one group imposing its will.
Exactly. It's a fight waged by opposing factions.
All right.
On one side, you have the rise of policies mandating certain language, like preferred pronouns, as a condition for a job.
In corporate or academic settings, yeah. So that's using the dictionary to mandate a reality.
But then, at the very same time, you have state-level laws, say in Alabama and Iowa in 2025,
That are banning the use of preferred pronouns in schools.
which is using the dictionary to forbid a reality.
So both sides are fighting over the dictionary.
Yes. And if you're looking for more analysis on complex topics like this, you should know this is brought to you by Mindful Moments. That's our YouTube channel, offering AI book analysis, summaries, and critiques to inspire reflection and rational thought.
So the key point is both sides are using language as a power mechanism. It's not really about the words themselves.
No, it's about who gets the right to dictate what we can even talk about.
Which brings us to the final insight, right? The weaponization of the dictionary.
Well, if we connect all this to the bigger picture, the key takeaway is that the struggle itself is the problem. It doesn't matter what the political intent is.
The end result is the same.
The end result is that language becomes a tool for suppression.
That's the critical point. Whether you're mandating speech or banning speech, the goal is control. And this constant battle over the very words we use, it's a fundamental challenge to the republic.
It is. Even if all the government buildings are still standing, the foundation is being challenged. And that raises a really important question for you, the person listening.
Which is?
When both sides start using the exact same mechanisms of thought control, adding or deleting words from the dictionary, how do you, as a citizen, maintain your own critical thinking? How do you find unbiased language?
That's the question to really mull over. And for those ready to go deeper with this book's framework,
We have a recommended path.
we suggest you start with our 5-minute essential insights, then dive into the in-depth analysis. Next, check out the summary and finish up with a comprehensive critique.
Discover genre-based book podcasts at Mindful Moments. Subscribe and nourish your mind on the go.